Why was Fortnite Wrecked considered bad? Today we're going to look at why Fortnite Wrecked failed in just 4 minutes and how it could have been improved. Fortnite Wrecked was teased to be one of the greatest seasons, with skins and locations being teased. However, many players would soon realise that this was going to be the season that divided the community in half.
Yeah, I will not be playing this season.
I do think Fortnite was trying to make a really unique season here. Some of the new weapons were really cool that were introduced. Nitro Fist, Nitro Splash and Boom Bolt. We had a new biome with 4 new locations introduced. They added cacti that you could interact with around the map that would give you health, which was also really cool, and definitely added to the new biome. They added Nuka-Cola, which would give you a speed boost. I also forgot to mention that Nitro gives a speed boost, and it also allowed you to go through buildings, like smash through them, which was also really cool. So yeah, Wrecked was definitely on a good track to be a good season. Did I forget to mention one thing? Players hopped onto the game and quickly realised these cars were OP. They were insanely overpowered and they were just guaranteed wins. And that's not even an overstatement, to be honest with you. Not only did they have machine turrets and cannons on top of them, but they also healed instantly, so they were basically just healing as they were getting damaged. It was practically impossible to beat these cars, and many players obviously thought they were going to add something to combat against this. And one side of the community loved this, they were having so much fun, and then the competitive side disliked all of the things in this new season because they were so overpowered. However, after about a few weeks of complaining, Fortnite decided to add boogie bombs to combat against this. And this just made the problem worse. Casual players were saying that they couldn't have any fun with the cars, and competitive was still complaining about the cars being too overpowered. The mods that these cars included were bulletproof tyres, chonker tyres, cow catchers, grenade launcher turrets, machine gun turrets and spiked bumpers. Fortnite later added shield EMPs, but by that point it was too late to combat the cars because most people had quit the game. In my opinion, I think this season started really strong, and it could have been a strong season from the beginning. If Fortnite just listened to the community during this time, I think this season could have been great. They also decided to keep all the weapons in comp until like the last month of the season, which again is just a really stupid decision in my opinion. I think they could have made this season better if they just took out all the overpowered weapons in comp, because they were complaining about it. But yeah, in my opinion, the cars were really fun, and I just think that if they took the guns out of the competitive scene, then it would have just been a better season overall. But yeah, I do think this season was really overhated, and it definitely didn't deserve all of this hate. And to answer the question, no, I don't think this is a bad season at all. I think all the updates were consistent and definitely brought new fun things to the game. I think the nerfs made the cars a bit too weak, but yeah, it definitely could have been executed better by Fortnite. I also did forget to mention that this season brought Reload, a fast-paced OG mode, but again, like I said, if they just made them nerfs at the start of the season, not too strong, not too weak, then yeah, I think this season definitely could have been one of the best, because I think the weapons introduced in this season were just really good and really creative. I also did ask on my community poll how you thought about the season, and I did get a comment that actually told me their opinions. This comment is from Judy Troy, and they say they think the season was fun but unbalanced, so they definitely agree with me on that sense. So yeah, just to sum it all up, I think the season was definitely really fun and definitely had potential. I think Fortnite executed this season a little bit wrong. This season definitely could have been handled better, but I do think that it is still really fun, and I did really enjoy this season. I'm not even gonna lie, this is one of my favourite seasons ever, just because of how creative it actually was. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you did enjoy the video, because I really do appreciate it. And next video I will be talking about all the problems with chapter 5. So yeah, make sure to sub if you do want to see that. I just want to say again, thank you so much for watching. It does really mean a lot to me. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.